Hi, welcome to Word Live. It's Friday, so that means it's one day left till the weekend, unless you count Friday as the start of the weekend, in which case, happy start to the weekend. Good to see you. Yesterday I went to the cinema to see The Iron Lady, which is a film starring Meryl Streep about Margaret Thatcher and a kind of a mixture about her political career but also about her personal life. It's really interesting and a really interesting thing to reflect on because I was born while Margaret Thatcher was in power, while she was Prime Minister, and it's really interesting. One of the things I was reflecting on was seeing how much the world changed in her lifetime and already how much it's changing in my relatively short lifetime, I like to think. Not too old yet. But anyway, it's really interesting how there's just so much change in the world. I think especially with things like technology and social media, things just change at a rapid pace. As a youth worker, that's one of the things I'm always really aware of, just how much my young people know, and the climate that they grow up in is just being so different to the climate that I grew up in and my own worldview. And I just think those reflections link today with our study of Genesis 10, which could seem like quite a dull, strange passage to study, but here we have a list of loads of the ancestors or the descendants of Noah, um, and uh, and we've got some really interesting reflections around how to explore those, how to get some good stuff around Bible passages that actually seem quite dry. But one of the things that we know is even back from then, at the start of the flood, to in the last 100 years in UK's history, even throughout all the change that we might know or reflect on, God remains constant, and that's pretty amazing and pretty wonderful. And sometimes it seems like we feel like we're the only ones that know him and discover him, and yet God is this being who's outside of time. And so always a good thing to be reminded about how big our God is. And maybe that might be one of the reflections we have for you today. So as for the Iron Lady, I'd recommend going and having a look. It was a brilliant performance and a really interesting film. There's also another film out called The Artist, which sounds quite good for those who like a bit of arty cinema. It's a silent movie, which is obviously quite unusual in this day and age. And another film that comes out today is a film called War Horse, which doesn't star Sarah Jessica Parker, which you may assume, a bit of a cheeky jibe there. I hope she's not watching. But anyway, that's been acclaimed by critics, so if you like films about war or horses, that might be for you. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, whether you go to the cinema or not. On Word Live we have some more studies of Genesis 11 for you tomorrow, and then we're looking at Psalm 3 the next day, so a little bit of variation over the weekend, and yeah, may God bless you, may you have a wonderful weekend, may you do things that are good time out with the Lord, and may you do fun and exciting things that are a good time out from your weekly routine. Take care, see you soon, bye.